Have you ever looked back at your life and realized that one small shift in your mindset has changed everything? Not because your circumstances changed, but because your perspective did. I turned 21 recently, and no, I don't think turning 21 suddenly makes you more wise. In fact, I believe that the older we grow, the more we realize that there is so much that we still don't know. But over the last few years, there were few mindset shifts that quietly changed the way I look at life. And today, I want to share them with you. Have you ever tried something once and it did not work out, and you immediately thought to yourself that maybe it just isn't for me? I think we reach that conclusion way too quickly, sometimes to protect ourselves from getting hurt again. I once read a quote that stayed with me. If you were 30 failures away from your goal, how fast would you want to fail? Exactly. We want to fail as fast as possible because the faster you fail, the faster you learn. But for that to benefit you, you have to stop seeing failure as something against your success, but start believing that it is a part and parcel of your journey. Every failure teaches you something that prepares you for what's coming next. And I also think that the faster the success comes, the harder it gets to sustain it. Failure actually shapes us into a kind of a person that can actually handle the success that we are asking for. So don't let one failed attempt decide what you're capable of. Some lessons can only be taught by time. Oh my god, this is the most important mindset shift that literally changed my life. So, hear me out. You got a life, you have a dream to reach a goal, but for that, you have to be alive. I mean, you have to feel alive. How do you feel alive? By investing on things that make you happy. It could be reading, journaling, creating, going to the gym, literally anything that could shape your identity. I know doom scrolling is something that everybody suffers with, but there has to be some point where we tell our brain that it's enough. Because one day you wake up and realize you don't remember living those days. Because doom scrolling gives you instant and temporary dopamine. So it's never too late. Pick up something that you loved before you were addicted to your phones and see the magic it does to you. For me, it was reading. I think the biggest mistake we do is tying our happiness to our next achievement. I'll be happy when I get a job. I'll be happy when I make some amount of money. I'll be happy when finally life looks like what I expected. But I've realized that's not how life works. Because every time we achieve something, our mind finds the next immediate thing that we need to chase. And in that process, we forget that we are standing in a place that we once wished for. I came across a quote that said, "You will not always feel grateful. Life is not always easy, but gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about training your mind to notice what is still good even when things feel heavy." That completely changed the way I look at gratitude. And I also believe that the number of good things in our lives depends only and only on our capability to notice them. And personally, I noticed that the days I practice gratitude intentionally are the days I feel a lot calmer, lighter, and more present. And genuinely, it's become something I do every night before going to bed. Those were the three mindset shifts that genuinely changed the way I look at life. If even one of them made you pause and reflect, then I'm really glad that you spent these few minutes with me.